Koa and the Little Canoe, a story about learning, growing, and never giving up. On a small island surrounded by sparkling blue water, there lived a young boy named Koa. Koa loved listening to the stories of great navigators. He would sit beneath the coconut trees and hear tales of brave voyagers who crossed vast oceans by following the stars. Every time he heard those stories, his eyes would grow wide. One day, Cole placed his hand on his chest and whispered, "One day, I want to be a navigator too." The next morning, Koa gathered pieces of driftwood from the beach. He found some rope, he found a paddle, and he decided to build his very own canoe. He worked all day beneath the warm island sun. By sunset, he proudly pushed his little canoe into the water. "It floats!" he shouted, but only for a moment. Splash! The canoe tipped over and sank. Koa stood in the shallow water, dripping wet. His shoulders dropped. "I guess I'm not very good at this." The following day, Koa tried again. He built another canoe. This one looked stronger. This one looked better. He pushed it into the lagoon. For a few moments, it glided beautifully across the water. Then, crack! The side split apart. The canoe slowly filled with water and sank. Again, Koa kicked the sand. "This is hopeless." The next morning, Koa wasn't sure if he wanted to try anymore, but something inside him said, "Maybe one more time." So he gathered more wood, more rope, more patience. He built another canoe. This one floated. But when he paddled, it spun around and around in circles. Koa sighed. Round and round, round and round. The canoe never went where he wanted it to go. When he finally climbed back onto the beach, he sat quietly and stared at the ocean. An elder from the village happened to be walking by. He sat beside Koa and looked out toward the sea. And for a while, neither of them spoke. Finally, the elder smiled. "How many canoes have you built?" "3," Koa replied. "And how many lessons have you learned?" Koa thought for a moment. "3, I suppose." The elder nodded. Then he said something Koa would never forget. "The ocean does not laugh at the canoe that tips over." Koa looked up. "The ocean teaches it." That night, Koa lay beneath the stars, thinking about those words. Maybe his mistakes weren't proof that he couldn't do it. Maybe they were teaching him how. The next morning, Koa returned to the beach, not to build a perfect canoe, but to build a better one. Day after day, Koa kept practicing. He learned which wood was the strongest, he learned how to tie stronger knots, he learned how to balance the canoe, he learned how to paddle straighter. Each day, the improvements were small. Sometimes they were so small he hardly noticed them. But he kept going. Weeks passed. Then one beautiful morning, Koa gently pushed his newest canoe into the lagoon. The water was calm. The sky was bright. Koa climbed the board. He took a deep breath and paddled. The canoe moved forward, straight, smooth, steady. Across the water it glided. Past the reef, past the palms, past the place where his earlier canoes had sunk. Koa couldn't stop smiling. When he returned to shore, the elder was waiting. "You did it," the elder said. Koa nodded proudly. "But I think I understand something now." The elder smiled. "What is that?" Koa looked at his canoe. then out toward the ocean, and finally up to the stars. Great navigators aren't people who never make mistakes. The elder nodded. And what are they? Koa grinned. People who keep learning from them. That night, Koa rested beneath the stars, the same stars that guided the great navigators before him. He knew he still had much to learn, but he wasn't worried, because now he understood something important. Every strong canoe begins as a pile of wood. Every navigator begins as a beginner. And every dream grows one small step at a time. Mistakes are not the end of the journey. They are part of how we learn. Every time we try again, we grow a little stronger.